On behalf of our broadcast team, I'd like to introduce the latest member. We're more than proud to have Becky join us trackside, rider interviews and such. Becky, tell us how you got involved in motocross.
Well, I've been coming out to motocross since I was really young. I raced myself until I broke my foot, and that was it for me. But I've still been coming out and cheering on my brother, and now that he's in the pros, he's doing really good.
I find after I fall down and I'm starting it towards the back of the pack, I get more pumped and I just want to go, go, go.
What's your goal for today here in Ulverton?
Go out and win.
Kind of nerve-wracking, you know, being with these guys for the first time, but I think the more I get to run with them, you know, the better experience I get and the less intimidated I am every time, and, you know, I learn just so much every time I ride with them.
There you go, Roscoe. Riders on the line. First 125 moto here from Ulverton, and the gate is down. Holy mackerel, Ross. Look at that straightaway coming into that big right-hander.
Long uphill into a right-hander, Mark. Tough right-hand corner here. And into the lead here is Bazile.
Oh, great start for that Suzuki rider. Looks like, oh, Woodsy's right behind him, though.
Woodsy not letting him get away here. Followed closely by Hayden.
Actually, Ross, that's number 66, Mike Treadwell. Great start for him. He rides a lot of sand down in Massachusetts.
He sure does. He is a sand rider also. Him and Thomas both will excel on a track like today here. I used to race with Mike Treadwell here, and he's a great rider.
Well, we saw Bazile in practice, and he was riding really strong. Look at that. Josh Woods on the inside takes Bazile. Boy, that kid has got unbelievable amounts of speed.
Wow, Woods is on the gas. Bazile looking really good here today on his one of his home tracks here.
Ross, do you think that big sandy uphill is going to be tough for those 125s?
Well, it's sure robbing a lot of horsepower from him, but it's the same for every one of them.
Back with Bazile, looks like he's dropped back. Oh, Chris Pomeroy on the inside with a great pass.
Beautiful move by Chris there. He just snuck by him on the inside there. Bazile went a little wide in that turn and lost a little horsepower as he's drifted out wide into the berm.
Well, there's no question that you leave the door open. An experienced rider like Chris Pomeroy is going to take full advantage of that.
Boy, does Chris ever look smooth and fluid, and that's going to make all the difference in the end of a moto here on this rough Ulverton track.
Nope. We're back with our leader, number 23, Josh Woods, totally dominating the field in this first 125 moto. Oh, look at this. Thorne has got a handful. He's got Fisher and what looks like Mesley right behind him.
Thorne, Fisher, Mesley, what a battle shaping up here.
Boy, I tell you what, Ross, Jason Thorne, another rider that looked really good in practice, is excelling in this first 125 moto.
Thorne looks really comfortable today on his Suzuki here at Ulverton. And Fisher looks like he's around him on the outside. Yes, he does. And actually, Thorne looks like he just let him go by on the outside and watched him.
Boy, Derek Fisher, a young rider, has so much speed. It's almost like he's having a hard time controlling it. It looks like Mesley got by Thorny as well. Boy, Chuck Mesley, he's a man on a mission right now, Ross.
Mesley's come back from deep in the pack here, and he's moved his way up here. He's around Thorne now, and now he's hunting down Fisher.
He looks like he's got that 125 dialed in. Oh, look at this. Derek Fisher's made up a lot of time, and he's working up on Simon Bazile on that Suzuki.
Boy, has Fisher ever made a lot of time up here. He's really pulled out a lead over Mesley and has actually reeled in Bazile.
Fisher with a nice line on the inside. Bazile goes wide. Look at this. Oh, Derek Fisher.
Beautiful pass.
Boy, you want to talk about a tough line. He busted Simon Bazile right outside on that one.
Well, I got a little hot there on the inside there, and they just touched there, and that was okay there. It's a tough track to pass on here. A lot of the corners are one line, big, long sand berms. And that's sometimes what you got to do is get in there and bump them a little bit.
Roscoe, did you see Chuck Mesley take Bazile on that big triple jump going down into the corner? A great jump for him. Here we are. Oh, look at that. Derek Fisher just busted Chris Pomeroy outside.
Wow, did he ever. But Pomeroy's not going to give up here. He's on the inside there on that rough line trying to make some time back up on that downhill. He's hunting him and chasing him here. He's not going to let him get away.
No question, but Derek Fisher is definitely one of the faster riders, especially in the 125 class, Ross.
For as young as he is, he's a great rider. Oh, look at Mesley just moved by Pomeroy. Pomeroy back on Mesley. What a battle there.
Oh, some great dicing. Here we are back with the number 11 Suzuki of Jason Thorne. It looks like, oh, he's got his hands full with Doug DeHaan on the inside. Does DeHaan have him? No, great line for Jason Thorne. Look at that pass by Doug DeHaan on the triple jump.
Wow, did DeHaan ever air it out over that jump?
Roscoe, it looks like Chuck Mesley has gotten by Derek Fisher, so a great ride for Mesley. Here we are back with DeHaan and Pomeroy. Great line for Pomeroy. Look at the styling of Doug DeHaan as he comes down into that tight right-hander. Let's see what line he takes.
DeHaan is really putting some pressure on Pomeroy here, hunting for a way around him there. There he was on the inside. Oh, and here he switches lines and passes him on the inside over that jump.
Here we are back with Island. Oh, Thomas just went down in a heap, Roscoe.
Wow, did he ever go down hard. He kind of loses the front end going into the berm here, and wow, his head just plants right into the opposing berm there. Boy, he hit hard.
Big face smacker for Thomas. Looks like, oh, he is still down in a heap, Roscoe.
Boy, that sure took the wind out of his sails. Here's his mechanic, his father, Frank Thomas, here to assess the damages.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Mesley is off his bike. Boy, Ross, this track is really taking its toll. Derek Fisher, here he comes in. Look at the way he swats over to the side.
Wow, he tried to get on the inside there, and he clipped that lapper's back end there, and it took him out.
Here we have Josh Woods. Looks like he's getting ready to close the door in this moto. A good ride for him. Mesley back in the race, followed by, oh, he's got DeHaan on his tail. I'll tell you what, Doug DeHaan is very fast out there, but Mesley can't take it away from him.
Mesley's had a great day here. There's no doubt about it. Here we've got Woods rounding up, and checkered flag. A nice win for Josh Woods.
Coming from Michigan, we know there's a lot of sand tracks there. You think that really played into your hand today?
Oh, definitely. You know, I definitely have lots of practice on this type of stuff. I love the track. It's probably the best track I've rode all year.
All right, Josh Woods dominating the 125 East Championship. He's out in front. Here's your top 20 finishers from the first 125 moto from Ulverton.
It'll get rougher as the day goes on, so it kind of suits my style a little bit better than Moncton did last week, but just hopefully just get good starts and can run up front.